To paraphrase wise ancestor John Henry Clark, when you start Black history from the era of enslavement, everything from that point on looks like progress. No physical chains on our wrists or ankles, but invisible chains are still firmly fastened around the temples of our heads. As written by wise scholar ancestor Carter Godwin Woodson, miseducation was designed to train the Negro to his proper place, and to stay in that place en masse, with few exceptions, a cultivated illusion of forward movement and race progress. As conceived by wise scholar ancestor William Edward Burghardt Du Bois, double consciousness has us warring in our minds, toing and froing with white supremacy, integration, and revolution in a path fraught with division, despair, despondency. Laying low too many of our visionary leaders, from Lumumba to Cabral, Garvey to Malcolm, Nkrumah to King, not to mention the legions of fierce warrior women who Sankara said held up the other half of the sky. The ultimate state of affairs is our lack of knowledge of self. Not knowing who we are means we don't know what we are capable of. We don't know the examples of excellence that have already been set. We haven't studied our history and culture to determine the lessons applicable to us today. Lessons truly critical for us to move past surviving to thriving, taking our rightful place on the world stage of history, culture, and policy making. To be clear, the examples of our excellence are legendary. From the architectural genius of the great pyramids, temples, and monoliths, to the first universities for higher learning. From systems of government, commerce, and spirituality, to the creation of the foundations of civilization, science, medicine, mathematics, and the creative arts, dance, poetry, drama, music, and rites of passage. Wise scholar ancestress Kariamu Welsh taught us Egypt is to Africa what Greece is to Europe. Kemet, or ancient Egypt, still holds powerful lessons, the blueprint for our healing, restoration, and return to greatness, waiting for us to discover, embrace, and internalize ma'at, truth, justice, righteousness, harmony, balance, order, and reciprocity. The state of our affairs as a people of African descent is rife with competing allegiances, misplaced jealousies, haters of self and others, with too little beloved community amongst us to pull it together, with love, care, and a vision for all of us to see and embrace. A vision that inspires unity and Ubuntu, seeing ourselves in ourselves. This is the legacy of the honorable ancestor, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, a powerful blueprint for unity, created to be attained once again. The monumental task of creating and sustaining unity and Ubuntu, seeing ourselves in each other, and as the Yoruba sacred text implores, wanting none of the good to be lost, is our work to do. We have already lost so much. The wisdom of elders, now ancestors, the energy of adults feeling defeated, the potential of our precious youth too often running amok. So much is at